Greetings everyone, BJ Weller back with you for another episode of Stronghold Kingdoms, fighting in America. This is server USA 2, World USA 2. Day is 699, day 699, 1 day shy of day 700. Amazing, isn't it? Just get a quick glance at the colors here. Nothing too much has changed. So it looks like a little Prixie here, though. Is inactive because he's been dropped, so he must be inactive. So we got some disease, we got some things to scout here real quick. While we're here. Dang it. Is this in range? No, they're both out of range, so we'll just go get that one from here. Let's go see what that is. Any other disease we need to worry about? I'm not going to deal with them because they're way too high. Not worth the effort right now. That looks like it. So we've got Lake Valley and Blue Hill. Alright, take care of that. Let's take a look at their popularity. Make sure everything is green there. Do have a bit of rain. Alright, so we're good there. Oh, fish for our fishing village. How lovely. Okay, so let's see where we're at here. Woody, wood. Fishy, fish. Oh yes, that's right. We increased our foraging capacity. So let's do this. Marriage. Okay, so we're up to 24 hours for blessing for when we start doing our blessing quest. Where's our blessing 5 quest there? So when we bless our villages, which actually now would be a good time, except okay, so we're just to see where we are with. So we need some peasants there. Need some peasants there. So we do have to recover from doing our Inquisition quest. In a couple villages anyway. Actually we could. So we're short there. We're almost there. It's actually better than I thought, considering all the monks and recruiting we had to do. Excellent. That's actually not bad at all. Okay, how's our consumption here? Okay, so we're good. Alright, so we could actually do a blessing quest, but I want to do that when I have more time to put towards it. So we will definitely be doing that. On the next day where we will be on for a good long while. That way we can get it all done in one shot. Restoration. Lake Valley is cured. We did some other curing here. Gallop. And Noetros. Watros. So, stopped by diplomacy in Nagizi. Rat was stopped in Nagizi. And in Vegas. Good. Snake was stopped a couple of times. Angel Fire. And a couple of times in Angel Fire. Good. Considering get down there, I think, yeah, he ransacked me on this world. So in the meantime, let's get some research going here, since it takes almost 18.5 hours to get research done. Now let's see, do we want to increase stockpile? I think we're okay for stockpile. I think we're okay for everything here for the time being. We want to eventually do confession, since we do have an absolution. That's what confession is, right? Absolutions, yeah. So we definitely want to do that, since we do have some quests related to that, and that's based in hours, and the research increases the hours. So doing the research there will help, and it will eventually help in times of war as well. Of course, we've got interdictions. More absolutions, more absolutions, excommunications, blessing 6. So we got a couple of blessing quests we can work towards. And we are now healed in Blue Hill. Thank you very much. Apples and clothing, excellent. Alright, in the meantime, let's cheese, okay. In the meantime, let's see. We don't need to do any farming. We are absolutely fine on farming. Industry, could always beef up stone quarrying. Maybe throw in salt working there so I can rebuild salt pans. These things, beef up production here, which are we could do beef up bow production. That might be a good one actually. Or I can overall beef up weapon productivity, which might help at some point. So yeah, everything's unlocked, so we would just be increasing the production rate. But what I've been thinking for here, don't really need construction, command, description, sword, maybe beef them up, catapult firing rate. I think what I'm going to do right now, the one that'll be the most useful to me in the short term, of course, foraging, and that should take us up to, foraging should go up to 500%, I think here, right? 450. 500, so we can forge more goods as we scout them. So I still got quite a bit of points left to go, so plenty of choices. So I think eventually I think I will at least upgrade weapon making. A couple of spots here to beef up all my production here, as I need them not only to increase the size of my armies for my villages, but also for donations. So you see, trading myself some bows, and some wood to a couple of villages here who desperately need said things. Tartheus needs wood especially. Torok needs some bows so we can start upgrading some of the buildings in the parishes. Which, as a matter of fact, we'll do right now. So let me pop back over here. Those apples there, we don't necessarily need apples, I think, right? We could do with a couple apples. Sure, why not then? And Torok, so let's go get some more apples. Boop. Lake Valley, that's actually the one I wanted to see how we doing here in Lake Valley. Maxed out, so we can do some donations there. So how are we doing here? So good. That beefs up with a little bit more. So we've got lots we can build here, as you can see. So we're going to be done in 7 hours with that tower, but what we're going to do right now is beef up defenses a little bit here. We have got the rat, which is not really a worry whatsoever. You know what? I think we can use silk here in Tartheus. Let's see. Absolutely. So we'll go get that silk. As much as I was hoping for. So we still got some 2 right now. We'll definitely go get some salt too. There we go for salt. Let's see, we don't need apples quite yet, so we will go after this stash here. Just uncover that. There'll be one more stash towards our achievement. We did get this achievement here, Vanquisher. Triple diamond, so there's a quad diamond level to this. I basically got to double what I've got right now. Kill 1 million troops. Aggregated. Oh, you know what we can do? We can pop in the Lake Valley here real quick. Come on. Alright, let's do this the easy way. Lake Valley. Attack Mr. Wolfie Lair. Pop back into Lake Valley. See, we got some things building up here. Used up some flags, town garden, which will help with our honor gain. I'll start donating to that. So what we want to do, we've got some food we can donate. Getting closer there. Let's see if anything can give us immediate gains here. Probably mostly stone and bow production. Sure, we do have a Fletcher here, right? Yep. What are we doing here? Getting there. We're getting there. What's our production right now? 9. This might bump us up to 10 if we can beef that up. We don't necessarily think there's anything else. Oh, look at that. We can beef up peasants. If we had more pitch, well, that's easily solved. Who's closer? I guess it's 5 1, half dozen of the other. So we'll send it from Blue Hill. Alright, so in the meantime, what can we... So, can't really do much to help ourselves there, or there, or there, or there. How about here? Or there. So we're pretty high. We inherited a nice little parish here. Oh, look at that. We can do some metalware. So we're over there. Over there. We need clothes donated. We are... Now we need some wine. We're almost to wine. We need lots of silk. Spices are done. Salt we need. But I think I'll save our honor goods for another day here. So we can start beefing that up real quick. Get that at least one level. So always level that up. That's going to be less than 11,000. Apollonias. Stone, so we've got a 30% bonus there, so that's 13,000. Apples here, however, we need 20,000. Don't quite want to do that much. Although, you know what? There's a ton of apples around me, so you know what? Bada bing, bada boom. That's exactly what we're going to do then. 21,000, so we get our full packets. Chalang, shebang. Good. We can donate some bread. We can donate some cheese, but not a whole bunch. A lot of cheese will do. We'll do 7,000. You know what? We'll do 5,000. So send that. Can we donate meat anywhere? Yeah, we can donate some meat here. So we'll do 5,000 meat in there. Boom. Boom shakalaka. Boom. Alright. That's nice. Oh good. We'll wait for our scouts. Ooh, iron. Actually, we do have iron production in here though, right? Yeah, we do. We got one, so that's not bad. Alright. So more iron. I think we... Oh yeah, we can definitely... Iron is fine. Attack the wolf lair. Let's take a look. That's not too bad. A little bit bigger than normal for Lake Valley. Excellent. So good. Nice bit of honor there. Now that I've ranked up, we actually get more honor for that. So let's take a look at some of the other stuff we can review here. Achievement. There's our Vanquisher triple diamond. Oh! Trip 3. Nice. Achievement there. House membership change. Oh yeah, so we have changed colors a bit. We left House 8. And we are now in House 7. So we are went from sort of pinkish to now purple. So Orthodox sheepdogs. So this is actually a new faction that Martian Manhunter has created, or you know, well, that we've created for people interested in joining us in Joyful. Our faction, I think he's right, our House Marshal, and of course Louis Sue, who we know from USA 3 as well. Orthodox, so we've got nobody left in House 8, so we basically just moved to House 7. Why? I don't know. House 20, I believe it's still our sister house for the most part. Because these factions were part of House 20 in Age 3. Of course, Age 4 limits each house to only 3 factions. Okay, got that done. As a matter of fact, let's see. Lake Valley, Nagizi, we usually have to clear out. So we'll take care of this wolf lair here. Let's see, we got anything in Angel? Oh yeah, we got a couple in Angel Fire. Really? Ah. I'm attacking from feed. I don't want to attack from feed. I want to attack from Las Vegas. Thank you. Although I probably wouldn't have a problem attacking from feeding. I would just use the Parish Army if I can. I'd get more honor if I attack from my village, but that, you know, is inconsequential. Okay, so that's good. As a matter of fact, let me see. Oh, look at that. We've got another... Got Wolfie Lair pop up there. Of course, he pops up close, so this is going to be a huge guy. Let me see where I am standing here. Wolves killed. Now, of course, this does not kill the wolf lairs I have just killed in the last few moments. This does update regularly throughout a day. I'm not sure exactly how often. But it's not updated immediately, so whatever I'm killing right now will eventually add to this total. So I've got a bit before I can climb the next. I went down Destroyer, so more people are ransacking somewhere. Somewhere people are ransacking. But we're getting there. We're almost to 30,000. Almost there. Quite a far ways to go before we catch up to good God King John. That's it? Really? That's only 5 wolves. Compared to this guy, which is 300 odd wolves? I am actually surprised at that. It's very interesting. Of course, this guy is a monster as well. That's very interesting. 23, so no real worries there. 20, good. 42. Excellent. So let's see. Yeah, here's the wolf lair. 344. That guy right there. So yeah, we could take him out, but don't really need to at this point. We're okay popularity wise still here, despite the rain and the castles. So if it gets, I mean, if we get worse weather, then yeah, well, definitely we'll take that guy out, but that guy as well to help calm things down a little bit, help our popularity. Let's see what else we got here. Another achievement here for Miser, finally. That's for accumulating 1 million gold. So only 100,000 there, but hey, that's not bad. Of course, this is only for gold level, so Wolf Lair scouted. I think we looked at that. Yeah. Snake attacks. Yeah, this was. Oh yeah. Here's a couple. Here's a big. The other big wolf lair that was in Agua Fria we took care of. That was more down south. So again, I'd want to rank up hit points a little bit more anyway in Agua Fria for the Parish Army before I take on that 344 wolf lair. just to minimize casualties. Yeah, so lost a good amount of a where is it? No archers, but we lost a fair amount of our pikemen. 40, that'd be about 41 pikemen we lost there, so more than I would have preferred. So Lake Valley, we attacked the bonded camp in Lake Valley, so we only lost an archer there. Not bad at all. A more interesting design here, I guess, or different design, a slightly different design than I usually see attacking the small abandoned camps. So, did we review that one? I'll go for you. Yeah, that's the one we just showed, wasn't it? So what was the other one? Oh, I think the other one... Oopsie. I know this is a slightly different one, wasn't it? Yeah, this was... Yeah, this was a slightly different one, sort of. It was a different one, but it was the same layout, same number of wolves, I think. I think this was... Did I delete the other one? Maybe deleted the other one that I didn't review. See how many pikemen do we lose? Oh no, this is different because I had the swordsman. Yeah, so yeah, that was it. This was the other one that was in Agua Fria before the one that had 344 pop up. So it was this wolf lair. So the two identical wolf lairs essentially we took out. Then we had the 344 pop up, and then the five wolf lair for some odd reason. So again, 20 pikemen there we lost on that guy. So again, a few quests completed here. Flourishing Trade, which was gaining, I think that was gaining a 40,000 gold. I think that was gaining 40,000 gold within 24 hours through trading. So fairly simple for the number of villages I had. Gold Hoard, that's for just accumulating gold over a 24-hour period. You could do it through trading or just through taxes. So that was 25,000 gold in the 24-hour period. Again, simple fare, just quickest way to do it is through trading your excess supplies, and of course Ride Like the Wind. Slightly more difficult, but it was actually quite this point with 13 villages, 8 scouts per village. This is uncovering 100 stashes, so she got that done fairly quickly. Little, very little issue there. So, and didn't have to go too far out. I think the furthest I had to go out was just a 30-minute scouting trips. So, for uncovering all the unknown stashes at this point. So, as you can see, there's this is a good time to get done because a lot of people are inactive, so to speak, at this point in time. It's a quiet server where we're at now until the age change, at least. So there we go, until the age change. So we're almost there, almost another glory round done. So that made getting this done a lot easier. Because most people, again, since they're inactive, they're not going to have a premium token in use or have scouting going at all. So let's see, last glory round was 683, so 17 days. Figure, yeah, it'll be about 17 days. So almost 3 weeks per glory round here. until we reach age 5. Age 5. The penultimate age. Of course, there is an age 6, and then what they call a final age, which is actually age 7, the 7th age, but they call it a final age. So let's do this as well. So might as well go scout that real quick. Go see what that is, and we can regain some apples here. So we got our goods, which is good, so we can actually pop into Tartheus real quick here. And donate, where was it? Donate our pitch. So I can do 1200. I can just keep it at that and save myself 150 pitch, which I think I might do. So we'll just do it this way. Boom. There we go. So, upgrade to keep one more shot. Not bad at all. Good. Excellent. So good. Now let's get let's do this while I'm thinking of it. Let's see if I need to vote. Yeah, we can get there. Yeah, we can do some voting. Alright. Alright, back to Tartheus, or Lake Valley rather. There, so I think that was all I actually wanted to do here, or could really reasonably do. So we upgraded the Fletcher's Guild, we upgraded the Castellan's house, so that's pretty nice. So the next one we actually want to go to definitely is Kirtland here. This was the weakest parish, so to speak, that we inherited. So we need to work on building this up quite a bit here, which includes, bada bing, bada boom, getting some of this stuff going here. These to help with defense in our own castle here. So we could do 40 there. Definitely want to upgrade this. So when is not really gonna know when it upgrades the. So we'll do 35. There we go. Okay, so wood. So I got to upgrade it one more time. Use them up to killing pits wood. So this is just for the parish. This here, the Sergeant at Arms office, pretty much acts like the defenses research for your villages. So which unlocks, upgrades the guardhouses, unlocks the other defensive structures, which is in this tab here. So if I pop into Tartheus, let's pop into Torok here. So again, so that's basically what the Sergeant at Arms and the defenses research unlocks there. Stash foraged. Oh, well that worked out very nicely, because that's exactly what we want to get for Tartheus. Treasure Castle, level 44, which was there. Looks like somebody defeated it, or it just disappeared. I guess they just disappear after a while, because it was an unattacked treasure castle. I find it hard to believe that with as quiet as it is in my area, we all of a sudden had everybody attack it. So I don't even know if we'll be able to see this report now. Yeah, so no longer valid now that it's gone. Oh well. It was a fairly sizable one. Like I said, unattacked. The not really worth the effort to go after, which is why probably nobody attacked it. We can get rid of that. Take a look at this rat attack real quick against Teutonius. Easy defense. So no issue whatsoever there. Siege camps are a little bit different. So, okay, so let's go. In fact, that was the stash we scouted. Oh, look at that, another stash within range. So what we'll do here, we'll just send one guy after that so we can go scoop up some apples here. 28. This guy 1200. Perfect. We'll take care of that guy, no problems. Send one after that one. And what we want to do is see if we can, let's go back into Kirtland here. So we upgraded that a couple of rounds. We got that upgraded. Yeah, we'll do a turret. So we get our turrets in. And I think that's going to be all we can do right now. Oh, look at that. We can upgrade siege engineers, so we definitely want to do that. So good, that's perfect. So we can start working. So now we can recruit siege engineers, or catapults rather, as well. So we've got that building, 10 flags. What else we got here? So stables will eventually have to throw down. So I'm not. What we got here? Yes, laborers' billets to help speed up the castle building time. So this will actually be done in 3.5 days. So it'll give me about 5 days of building still left, and it'll decrease that time a little bit longer. So laborers' billets are good to throw down early on, until, of course, I mean, once your parishes build up, you can actually delete them, which is what I've been doing in some of the other parishes. I'm built up enough to where I don't need more than one at this point. Tunnelers will... Do we have enough for tunnelers? Shoot, no. Let's make sure. I think we need to go back to Torek here. I do have... Got my pole turner and my Fletcher at least. Okay. Excellent. So back here to Torah. No, back here to Curtin. So I do. Okay, so we've got that. Alright, that's leveled up a bit. So we're getting 45% stone increase. Then we're getting 10% Fletcher. So we definitely want to build that up. Might as well throw 10,000 in. Boom. Alright, so that increases our production there a little bit longer. Or a little bit more. And what we can do here, of course, is scout out some apples. To replenish that. So we'll pop down here. Let's see here. So we can use, we got those 2 apples there. So we'll go after this apple stash for the meantime. There's a lot of apples there, which is nice. And what I want to do now is pop in here to see if I got any villages with a close, at least a close to max bow ratio here. There we go, Trinitaria. So we can trade Trinitaria to Torok. Here, that's nice. And pikes too, you know what? Ah, I only got... Alright, so we'll do 10 bows. 5 of these guys. Trinitaria. I think... How are we doing on food here? Okay. We're okay there. A little close on food. We're gonna have to build up a little bit here. So, what's the next? What's the time here? 40 minutes. So let's do this. I gotta figure out my food ratio. So what we'll do in the first here is throw down another one of these guys. Make sure I leave myself room. If I throw that there, that's going to block being able to throw down. So what is this? This is my pole turner. Alright, so I'll need an armorer. Can I fit it up there? Nope. So we'll definitely want my armorer there. 5, 5. I don't think we can get more than 5, right? So we will have to throw down our market elsewhere then. And I think if we put it there, this should give us plenty of space. Because we can't put any woodcutters there, so this is basically dead space right in there, so that'll be perfect for our other market. I can throw it right in there, can't I? Yep, perfect. Alright. So we'll be able to recruit recruit 3 more merchants. That'll help with our trading a bit. Let's get back in here. Let's do this. Come on. Alright, so we're okay there. Trade some pikes and armor from feed, so I think we'll do that. Good, we can do 15 of each. That's good. So that'll help here. Same thing there. We can actually, Tanera's kind of close. Let's see. And Tanera's actually very close to Torok. This is what we want here. So we'll do 10, 20, 30. Alright, so let's do 10 pikes. We'll do 5 swords. We'll do 5 armor. And we'll throw in 10 bows. There we go. Here, Tordonius can throw some of that. And good. I think Tordonius only... Oh, Tordonius has 6. Good. So we'll definitely do... You know what? We'll throw 15 bows. We'll go ahead and do 10 armor. And we'll throw 5 pikes. So we can do... Oh, we can actually do catapults from Theomalosa. So we'll do 2 cats. We'll do 5 pikes. No, we'll do 10 pikes. And I'll throw 10 bows his way. Yeah. That's good. Nothing there. And yeah, we'll save that. Tamarette is pretty close. Actually, Tamarette is also in Monument Rocks, which is fairly close, so Torox are good. We will do that. 15 bows, that works for me. Perfect. Alright. Let's get some more scouting done here. Merchants on their way. And let's take a look at a couple of these siege camps at least before we end this episode. One archer down, huh? Actually not too bad, eh? Against my marshland. Fortunate, at least, that the siege camp armies don't have health bonuses, unlike the Castle AI armies that do have increasing health bonuses as they get stronger. Excellent, our apples. Apples. And of course, our stuff we've got coming in. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Against Teutonius. Good, our peasants made short work of that. There's catapults, so that helped. Yeah, basically swearing them down. I think this is the one I wanted to see. This, I think, was the final attack against Torok. And hence, this is the reason why I'm going to need ballistas here. Alright, so pretty much standard fare for the other siege camps here. That, I think, we will call an episode. This is BJ Waller saying thank you everyone for watching this episode of Stronghold Kingdoms Fighting in America on server USA 2. Until next time, I will see you in game.